Hi there. Thanks for tuning into my little video. This is an attempt to do a demonstration of a traditional cappuccino with a Pavoni Professional and a Zassenhaus hand grinder. It's both old school technology, and some Stumptown coffee. This is the Hairbender, which is their basic espresso. And one of the nice things about living in Portland is that today is September the 16th. This was roasted on the 15th. So this is about 24 to 48 hours old. Maybe a little young, but I think it'll work for today's purposes. And just whole milk. Turn the machine on and start warming up. Those who know the Pavonis know that this will take a couple of minutes. I'll tell you a little bit about the machine. This is a pre-Millennium Pavoni, so it does not have the Millennium head. It's the smaller head. It's kind of the very tail end of production of the Millennium machines. It came with a plastic piston that I removed and put in a very nice machine brass piston. I also rebuilt all of the seals. These things you do not have to pay the MSRP for these things. I got this for $35 on Craigslist. It hadn't been used in years. I rebuilt all of the rubber seals myself, which was really not that difficult. Put in a new piston and it pulls amazing shots, as hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate in a few minutes. A lot of this technique will work just as well with the Europiccolas, which is effectively an identical machine with a smaller boiler and without a pressure gauge here. But I like the extra capacity and I do like the gauge. I am running an unmodified steam wand. If you look here, this is the standard 3 holes. I didn't do any of the hot rodding stuff where you make it 1 hole and you plug up the holes. So this is the way the factory intended it to be. The only other non-stock mods are vintage stainless steel drip tray, which look a lot better than the plastic one. Zassenhaus hand grinder, another piece of old school technology. Manual burr grinder with tool steel burrs. I don't know if you can get in there and see the burrs, but they're really nice. In my experience, about the best way to get into a really nice grinder without throwing a lot of money at it. And I think that it's a perfect complement to the Pavoni in terms of being 100% manual. So while the machine warms up, I'm going to start grinding the coffee. Fill up the hopper here. Play with this a little bit to get my grind right, get any old beans out through the system. It smells good. Let's go a little finer. See that? Nice powdery texture. I find that to be pretty much what the Pavoni wants, especially for nice fresh beans. So I'm going to dump this stuff out and grind enough for one of the little shots that these machines pull. You notice that when I'm grinding this, I'm holding it with my finger to keep the adjustment from slipping. It's one of the quirks on these. Need more. This is manual. You gotta do it yourself. I might well cut this portion out and see how long it takes.